Hi there. So the first thing that we do with the Amazon Echo is we plug it in. That's the thing, this isn't battery backup or have a battery built into it. Get this beautiful blue ring. And then step 2 is going to be connecting to the device with our tablet or our smartphone. And it takes about...
Hello. Your Amazon device is ready for setup. Just follow the instructions in your companion app.
And that took about 60 seconds from the time that we plugged it in to now, the device waiting for us to connect. And so now we've opened up our tablet and we need to download the Amazon Echo application. Looks like we can just grab it from the Google Play Store. Let's see, just wants to know who we are and Wi-Fi connection. That's fairly unobtrusive actually. Designed for phones. Means generally when you see that, it might look a little odd on a tablet. Since modern phones can have resolutions higher than some tablets, that's a little 50-50 iffy, if you will. So we've just launched the app, we've told it to open, and here we go. Need to sign in, so we'll do that. So we've done our sign in, and our next screen is simply welcoming us on board to connect it to Wi-Fi, begin setup. Alright, so we have the orange light ring, as you can see, and so we will continue. Now it's going to attempt to connect directly to the Echo. Alright.
Connected to your device. Go ahead and complete the setup in your companion app.
What it's asking me for right now is our Wi-Fi key here in our test lab. We're going to go ahead and hit connect. This is pretty standard for any of these things if you've ever set up a Chrome or Fire Stick, things of those nature. This is pretty standard. It's got to get connected. One of the comments that I had noted is that someone had made the observation that it doesn't have any external controls. It doesn't have a screen. And while that was, thank you, Captain Obvious, no, many of these don't. So put batteries in your Echo remote. All right, well, we did that. So it says it'll connect automatically. I don't know if it did or not. Yeah, it says it's complete. Isn't it happy for us? Okay, continue. Hey, and there's a short video. Is this an Inception thing?
Let's take a quick tour of your new Amazon Echo. You can just tell your Echo what you want to do. To get your Echo's attention, say the wake word Alexa. You'll know Echo is ready when the light ring turns blue. For example, you can say, Alexa, what's the weather?
Currently, in Seattle, it's 75 degrees with mostly sunny skies.
Now let's listen to some music. With Amazon Prime Music, you can listen to over 1 million songs for free. Ask for any artist you want, or let Echo pick for you. Always start your request with Alexa, like this. Alexa, play some Prime Music.
Here's a Prime playlist you might enjoy.
Alexa, stop. Echo also plays radio stations and podcasts. For instance, Alexa, play ESPN.
ESPN on TuneIn.
Swing and a drive. Well hit center field. Trout back at the wall.
You can ask Echo all kinds of questions. Try asking about famous people, dates, and places. Alexa, who is the lead singer of Green Day?
Green Day's lead singer is Billy Joe Armstrong.
Or when you're cooking, you can ask, Alexa, how many teaspoons are in a tablespoon?
1 tablespoon equals 3 teaspoons.
When your hands are full, you can set a timer using your voice. Alexa, set a timer for 12 minutes.
12 minutes, starting now.
When the timer sounds, you say, Alexa, stop. Your Echo comes with a remote. It's helpful when you're too far away, or it's too noisy for Echo to hear you. Press and hold this button at the top of the remote. Wait for the tone, and then say something like, add apples to my shopping list, and then lift your finger off the button.
I've added apples to your shopping list.
This is the Echo app. Your requests show up here on Home. You can use the app to browse your music library, manage your lists, or change settings. And that's only the beginning. Check out the Things to Try page to learn even more about what you can do with your Echo, such as set an alarm, create a to-do list, or buy music. Next, try for yourself. We'll guide you through a few examples. Have fun using your new Amazon Echo.
I'm not sure if that video is going to be available to people, so I went ahead and let everybody sit through it. Alexa, what's the weather?
Currently, in Oklahoma City, it's 43 degrees with fog. Today, you can expect intermittent clouds with a high of 53 and a low of 41.
Alexa, play some Prime Music.
Here's a Prime playlist recommended for you. Bob Dylan and more.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, play some Frank Sinatra.
Shuffling songs by Frank Sinatra.
I frankly believe that this next song is one of the great American standards of our repertoire in this nation. Don't worry about me.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, what's the definition of condescending?
The term condescending means used of behavior or attitude characteristic of those who treat others with condescension.
Yes, condescending means to talk down to. I used that phrase. Alexa, add cashews to my shopping list.
I added cashews to your shopping list.
Alexa, put dinner reservations on my to-do list.
I've put dinner reservations on your to-do list.
Alexa, what's the highest point on Earth?
That's not something I can answer. Try using the Bing link I just added to the Echo app.
And so as you can see, Alexa wasn't able to say the words, but she could take
Words
the
is called
question.
words.
She could take the questions that I asked and then turn it into something. We'll probably do some screen captures to make some of this stuff a little bit more elegant for you to see. But as you can see, dinner reservations have in fact been added. She did put cashews on my shopping list. Maybe straining my camera a bit. Hope you folks can see that. I apologize if you can't. Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
And as you can see, Alexa set the timer. Some of our other options that are here on the tablet: Amazon Music, settings, things to try. Now, I'm going to leave the room, so you probably won't hear me on the camera audio, but I'm going to try and use the remote, which has a microphone built in. We'll see how that goes.
Joff, choff, choffo, choffo, choff. Tomorrow, in Oklahoma City, there will be showers, with a high of 56 and a low of 38.
Alexa, play some Motley Crue.
Shuffling Motley Crue from Prime Music.
Now those last two requests that I made of Alexa, that she play Motley Crue and that she stopped, I didn't actually use the
Shuffling
remote.
Motley Crue from Prime Music.
Alexa, stop. One of the things that was talked about is that you would be able to retrain the name of this device, and I haven't quite found that yet. Although it is just about as intuitive as you've seen. I had considered doing multiple shoots and reshoots if necessary to see what the out-of-the-box experience would be like, how difficult it would be to set up. This is pretty much it. We'll go over what else came with the package for those of you who didn't see our little teaser trailer. You get a little manual. It's basically a quick start guide that tells you, hey, you need to plug it in and download the application. And if you don't know how to put batteries in things yet, or plug things in, this is how. Inside is the microphone off button, which is kind of significant. And that will turn off the microphones so that she will not be able to listen. Alexa, microphone on. Alexa, play Frank Sinatra. Okay, so she really can't listen. Alexa, play Frank Sinatra.
Shuffling Frank Sinatra.
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the
Newborn King.
peace on
Earth.
and mercy mild.
Alexa, stop. Alright, so since I'm going to be saying Alexa and some other things, that part about I couldn't see where I could natively change it, that's right there in front of me. So we are about to change Alexa's listen phrase or wake word, and you can watch us do it. Now, no cheating and then coming into our offices and knowing what the wake word is, because that would just be mean. voice purchasing for Alexa is an option. You do have to enter a 4-digit code in the companion application that you then have to say aloud in order to do your one-click settings. So I don't know. I guess I wouldn't necessarily. I'm paranoid, so I don't know how I feel about that. It's pretty neat, but that'll be a feature that we won't be doing today. It does allow Bluetooth pairing. As far as the companion application goes, you can use it on the Fire OS, Android operating system, Apple, and just the web. So I would presume web for them covers your Mac, your Windows PC, your things like that. Apparently, at this moment, the only thing I can change the wake word to is Amazon, as opposed to whatever word of my choice, which is what I really want to do, because inside I'm 12 sometimes. And I can live with that, though. You can add some other music feeds. TuneIn, iHeartRadio. It does allow Bluetooth connections as well. So I do believe that you can connect your Bluetooth media to the device as well and pair it. So let's give that a shot, shall we? Alexa, what's my flash briefing?
Here's your flash briefing. In NPR News from TuneIn.
From NPR News in Washington, I'm Giles Snyder. The Obama administration says the rescue operation in Yemen that ended with the deaths of American photojournalist Luke Summers and a South African teacher was approved by the president because information suggested their lives were in imminent danger. NPR's Deborah Amos is following events in Yemen.
Al-Qaeda
Alexa, next.
issue.
In tech news, New York. Can a company that didn't exist 5 years ago, an upstart with a knack for angering regulators who could close it down, really be worth $40 billion? San Jose, California. A former Apple executive who sold some of the iPhone maker's secrets to suppliers will serve a year in prison and repay $4.5 million for his crimes.
Alexa, pause. So what I was able to do, and the way that I was able to do that, is to go into the Flash Briefing app that's on my device and specify the different things that I want to try and the different news sources that I want it to pull from. NPR, BBC, and then just some general categories as well. It doesn't have Fox News, CNN, the big names. It was NPR, BBC by name, and then everything else was pretty much just by category. Alexis, resume.
Oakland, California. On Friday, 3 years after his death, legendary Apple Incorporated CEO Steve Jobs held a federal courtroom
Access Volume 10.
transfixed as attorneys played a video of his testimony in a class action lawsuit that accuses Apple of inflating iPod prices by locking music lovers into using its players. San Francisco. For want of an iPod, a $1 billion lawsuit may be in jeopardy. On Thursday, Apple attorneys raised
Alexa,
an
pause. Alexa, Volume 10. Alexa, play.
Here's a prime playlist recommended for you. Oldies for Christmas.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you.
Alexa, mute. So I think you kind of get the gist, folks. It'll read your news. It'll play your music. It'll connect to your devices. The remote is handy if you're far away. When I was doing some of our distance testing, I moved 15 feet away and spoke at the same tone, volume that you're hearing me now. I didn't speak up. and Alexa heard me. So that's kind of it for this initial roundup. I know that these videos can run kind of long, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. And we'll have more information as we use this thing on a daily basis. For us, we're going to use it in our offices. And we're going to see how that works because we're building out a modular smart office concept. And we're pretty excited about that. So thanks for spending the time with us this morning, and have a good day.